Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Quinn mid into a Victor. My team kind of had Nami, Vagar, and Silas all picked, and I was last pick, and they already had a Victor. Kiana, of course, is sometimes something I play a little bit, but I hate playing against Victor as Kiana because that champion is actually really good during the early game. Where he can like really harass you because he has a really good auto attack modifier ability that also does damage and shields himself. So I decided to go for something that actually can like duel him early on. But how Quinn works is super straightforward. She's an auto attack champion, kind of, except for that she's just super combo based, but the combo is like super easy because all you have to do is just auto attack with your passive and use your abilities that trigger your passive, and that's about it. And that's as easy as it gets. Now, you might see that I like chunked myself because I am taking very aggressive trades during the early game. I do have Ignite, he has Ghost advantage. I haven't used my potion just yet, which I definitely can use to like try to catch him probably. That does hit him, so I get a little bit of damage. Quinn only has like 2 damage moves, kinda. Your ultimate, I would say, is more of like a running around type thing, but your Q is you throw forward your bird, and the first person that it hits, it does do AoE damage, gets blinded, and also triggers your passive on it. And, damn, I actually played that quite well. I got that guy's flash. He can't chase without his, ability here, so I don't really know what he's trying to attempt. So, because he's so desperate, we just got a free kill off of that. So, anyways, how Quinn functions, besides the blind, also I can kill this guy, probably, so I'm going to try to. Oh? Is it not a 1-for-1? I mean, that's my own mistake. I really thought that I would be able to trade at least 1-for-1, because I'm okay with that. Wait, maybe Silas can still kill him. Maybe. We'll see. I know that he has to do blue buff too, which kind of sucks, but... Anyways, back on to, like, how Quinn functions. Your passive is, like, the most important part of Quinn's kit. Your Q and your E both cause you to mark the opponent that you hit, so your next auto attack is empowered to deal bonus damage, and then your W gives you bonus attack speed when you do it as well. And W is actually what you max usually first, because Quinn's base damages on her abilities are usually like not exactly the best. Sometimes people enjoy doing Q max. I personally have felt that doing W is best. You do get a pretty substantial amount of attack speed. It goes from 28% to 80 at max, and the passive is just straight up whenever you auto attack something that has a passive, that's when the attack speed and the movement speed come into play. Your W, otherwise, when you activate it, will just reveal everybody in an area around you, so you can like use it to like see people, just in case you're about to get ganked and stuff. Has a pretty long cooldown. Think of it like Ashe, Hawk shot type situation. But she's a roaming champion as well, so just be aware that you're not necessarily supposed to like hardcore stomp lane. You can though. She does deal quite a bit with her auto attacks. The most simple way of playing her is just you usually will try to, like, the passive went onto a minion there, right? And if you auto attack it, you get the bonus attack speed and movement speed. You can use that timing to try to go for him, to try to punish him, but I feel like we should do it on these minions here, so. Oh, nice try. This is still fine. I am definitely getting chunked, and I probably will need to reset because of the trading pattern that I'm trying to do, but the good news is that he's not, like, probably able to kill on his own, I hope, because I really didn't want to miss this cannon, if anything. I'm okay with, like, missing almost everything else. I'm also okay with just getting level 6 and just backing away because of how low I am. Quinn is mostly a roaming champion. How she roams is through her ultimate. Her ultimate automatically gets used when you base, and it just makes it so you now have good movement speed. It makes it so you have movement speed for roaming and being able to like catch people. You can see that it increases my movement speed pretty well already. And then whenever you activate it again, you just cause this AoE damage around you that barely does anything. It does 70 damage right now, but the most important thing is that it also triggers your passive. That's the big part about it. Also, there's different types of itemization styles on her. You can do Static Shiv, you can do Tiamat. Honestly, I maybe should have done Tiamat, but it's alright. Wow, I just got hardcore minion block there. Feel like I should have been able to trade versus that guy, but I was not able to. But the good news is that I'm just going to immediately roam bot side because these guys are going super aggressive. I can probably punish this. I am very fast. Tristan is still alive, but I could probably get her because we just rotate all the way behind. So that's one. Although, nice. Yeah, I don't know how I got an assist on that guy, but okay. And then we'll just base, we'll just rotate back mid. This is usually how you get fed on Quinn. Your movement speed is so absurdly fast that a lot of times you can kind of just walk into a lane if they're playing aggressive or inside of a fight, just ditch lane and just like join every single possible fight. And then once you get fed, then you deal a lot of damage with your passive, so you can actually fight people back too. But the main gist of your passive, remember that it doesn't stack your passive. It is a cooldown-based thing unless you land an ability. So a lot of times how it works is that you will just right-click the enemy. Don't press your R after you press R. I feel like that's like a more difficult way of using it, and it's just not even necessary. I feel like my habit of using it in a very specific way has been working pretty well. Which is, if you just right-click, you will auto-attack somebody, and your passive will automatically trigger from your ultimate, and it will usually trigger onto the person that you're trying to hit. Damn, you put down all of his vision that side? Interesting. Just electrocute him back away. We're very, very fast, so when I do a short trade like that, we can just dip out. Because we have so many points on our W now, we get so much attack speed and movement speed when we do the passive that it makes it very easy to do short trades and then just walk away from people. And then we'll just go back to CSing. Put a point to my Q. I feel like they're probably doing the grubs right now, and I don't even know if it's contestable because our top lane's also losing. But thankfully for us, we are a champion that I have felt in the past can actually carry entire games on her own through the roams, but of course doing the roams in a situation like this is kind of difficult. Used his gravity field, not that it really mattered though. Also, when you get the bonus movement speed in your ultimate, if you ever get hit by anybody, you lose a tremendous amount of the movement speed. And if it's an enemy champion, I think minions make you lose a little bit of it, but enemy champions make you lose all of it. So be aware about that. That guy does die, which is good. I don't think that we can fight this Victor, sadly, with like how strong we are. I kind of have boots as one of my first items, and because I have boots, that's somewhat of a big deal because that's a lot of money spent just to be fast, but it doesn't necessarily like increase the amount of damage that I deal because we're very item-based, I would say. That doesn't kill me. I have bone plating and stuff. Maybe if he had his E available, but he did kind of just recently use it on me, which is a pretty big deal. Your E also, that knockback ability, is very, very, very efficient for getting away from melee picks, because when you press it, no matter what, it will go off. So when that Volibear gank happened during the early game, I pressed E on him when I had a feeling he was going to flash Q me, because who wouldn't? I mean, if I get stunned by him, I die. But because I already pressed the ability on my keyboard, it's going to go off automatically in range. So as soon as he flashed in, it like kind of buffered it. And then that allowed us to just run away from him, basically. This guy should just be screwed here. There's no possible way that he can fight this. I did take the kill because I am kind of leaving, and I felt like I need it kind of more than this Nasus does, because I am spending a lot of my resources to go here, and then we will start rotating bot to see if maybe a dive play can turn into something better for us, but it won't. Victor's almost dead. I could maybe still roam behind Victor because he is trying to shove in another wave. He used Ghost. But that's okay, we got his Ghost just by walking in a straight line at him, which is perfect. And then our next ultimate is coming back up for, like, the ultimate has, like, no cooldown, but when I have level 11 ultimate, I feel like it's a pretty big spike point. Even though it doesn't necessarily deal more damage, the movement speed kind of gets really high on it. So you're able to use it more frequently to look for picks, because also the mana cost is 100, but it goes 150 and then 0. A lot of mana costs in the game, of course, stay even or go up, but Quinn is one of those unique cases where each point in your ultimate actually lowers the mana cost, so you can actually spam the crap out of it starting level 11, because you can finally just only spend 50 mana each time to remount up on your bird and then just look elsewhere to try to get people. And then we just get another kill because of a roam where this person was just too far up. Even though he has one fully complete item, just like me, I mean, all I have is boot advantage. We were able to slow him down for the Silas to gank, and we get another kill. Now, usually you do not just go pure lethality on Quinn. It usually doesn't feel very good, because a lot of times it feels quite nice to have nice. I don't think I can chase that guy. Oh my goodness, I'm almost dead. Anyways, it feels usually quite nice to have crit with Quinn, because the bonus physical damage that you deal, and also the cooldown of your vulnerability is reduced by crit by a little bit, but I don't know, it just feels like if you don't build full crit and you go full lethality, you can, like, run really fast and stuff, but, you get outscaled. Meanwhile, if you go crit, your late game is still so strong, because you'll still be able to, like, even kill tanky characters, like Volibear, who's even going to be building probably, like, plated steel caps, and he is usually, like, a bruisery character. You can't really kill bruisers going full lethality, you're just an assassin. Meanwhile, going crit means that you can, like, kite them out and just deal big damage with your attack speed. What is kind of nice is that unlike 80 carries, like, the reason why you can get away with even building crit in the first place and it doesn't feel that bad is 80 carries usually don't have the best abilities to get attack speed, like, all the time. Quinn kind of does. When she does her combos, she walks in, she auto-attacks with her passive, uses her E, gets her passive back up, uses her auto-attacks again, and you're triggering the passive over and over again, which gives you that increased attack speed, right? That makes it so you don't need to get a crit attack speed item. You can just straight up build only items, like no rapid fire cannon necessary. You can build it if you really want to, but you can just go Infinity Edge Collector and Last Whisper. Just straight up. Those are the only things you need. You don't even need a Collector or two. You can, like, go something else if you really wanted to. You can also just go 2 items like Infinity Edge and Infinity Edge and Last Whisper, I feel like, are the ones that are the most important. And just have 50% crit. You don't need to, like, even have more than that if you really wanted to. I'm just going to build Collector because I feel like it usually works pretty well, though, because Collector on its own usually isn't very good, but because Quinn usually builds some other lethality items, she isn't only going to have 10 lethality, but rather she's going to be able to crit and have a decent amount, so you're still killing squishies very easily, right? Very nice. We got another hubris stack from doing that, so... my Swift March is finished, so I am extremely fast now, too. Very speedy. And, I found him with my Silas. We're at that level 11 spike point, right? Where you can start roaming so frequently. This is why it's busted. Because you can just start reactivating it to go wherever you want, and you're so quick now that a lot of times when you start fighting people, you can either fight them on your own if you're strong enough, or just, like, try to join as many fights as possible if fights break out with your teammates and stuff. So I have top lane shoved out. We see that dragon's available. I don't think that Silas is going to be able to get there in time to, like, defend it. But I have free time to go somewhere, which means that I maybe can get away with going bot, but there might be more people down here, maybe. Nope, and he dies. I just activate my W again, just to see people here, and if there are people here, then we just start breaking out the fight again. And then we just activate my ultimate and start chasing, because I am so good at chasing, because that's what Quinn is really good at, and this person dies too now. There's literally no way for her to escape. And then we can even, like, base and immediately go wherever else I want, and sometimes even find an immediate pick, really. You are that powerful to usually do that. So we've been part of 12 kills so far, which is the most on the team out of the 16, and of course that's because that's what our champion is good at, so we want to try to find angles of fighting people all the time. Now, I don't know if I can beat this Victor in a 1v1. He just uses abilities, which definitely makes it a bit better, but he is a Victor. Which makes it kind of challenging to usually fight him. Because Victor has such crazy consistent damage. He's kind of a super threatening pick, and usually you can join in fights with your teammates and stuff at this point, but like 100-0 someone that's like a Victor is challenging. But you can later on, once you have like Infinity Edge and stuff, because we don't even have that good of crit chance. We'll only have a 25% chance, and my crits don't even hit that hard yet. They honestly are building quite a few armor items. You can see that they have cloth armor, so that is meaning that they're going to build it, because people don't just sit on cloth armor. They're going to literally turn it into something. So because of that, I'm totally down to just build Last Whisper immediately, because it does feel usually pretty strong to have it. There's a bot lane fight going on, so I'm just immediately basing and just rotating over to see if maybe I can join, and if not, then we just immediately go back top. If there's no fight breaking out, there's no reason for me to go down there. My goal is to just be everywhere on the map at once, but also only take the fights that I know that I can take. Huh. Wow, that did so much damage that she immediately just had to run away. And now, I can help chase this guy. We can just go this way. Wow, he really did not want to get hit by me a single time. Tristana did use her ability last time, which means that I maybe can get her. She used her ultimate to push me away, so without her having her ultimate to push me away anymore, if I can just use my E to like get on top of her and trigger my passive, the movement speed is so good for chasing, right? Like, she couldn't even escape me even after using her rocket jump, because her rocket jump is really far. I know I use my flash too to catch her, but a lot of champions, if they flash after a Tristana to kill them with auto attacks, wouldn't be able to catch back up in that instance. The reason why is because I had flash and a ridiculous amount of movement speed, both, right? Most champions wouldn't be running as fast as I am to, like, even get off that last auto attack. Because she even barriered, too, and didn't even die, and I had to do 2 autos instead of just 1. I'm just going to clear out that vision. Oh, I did not mean to hit that blast cone. That was a mistake by me. The enemy team is kind of doing really good on dragons, dude. It is a little bit scary. Don't always use your EN, because sometimes you might get baited. So what I did there is that I just stepped up and just went for a singular right-click auto attack. And of course, the Harrier gets triggered onto the Trist, so it still hurt pretty bad. We're in a decent spot for, like, a flank position, kind of. But... nice, got his flash, that's huge. From this spot, it can sometimes get kind of difficult to play the game, because going in through the front on Quinn usually isn't really the easiest to, like, fight people, but if I just use my movement speed to help, I could maybe, I got crazy movement speed onto the Volibear, and I was kiting him out pretty well. Triss, like, jumped in, but she just completely failed everything, so we just back away here. I do have my ultimate coming back up, so we're just going to chase now. And you can see that I am getting so many hubris stacks. Jeez. Wow, I was hoping to find her, but she's not there. I'm just going to rotate to this end and help. Because I didn't know where the Karma was. It's going to not be the easiest doing this. I'm going to do the best that I can with proccing my Harrier over and over again to try to get some big damage off. Because I feel like him tanking is definitely the best, though. Because I do crit for quite a bit, right? Nasus was able to get the dragon as well, so we don't even have to worry about losing that. My CS per minute, of course, is kind of going worse because I have been just, like, letting Victor free farm side lane, but the amount of plays that we've been getting with letting him free farm definitely was worth it. Guy really wanted to hit me with E. That's fine. I mean, since we have Baron, we can just get back on the map. Okay, you want to chase him? That's fine, too. I can't fight that guy, because he'll kill me if I continue stepping up. So that's why I just immediately did a small burst, and then just backed away with the movement speed. Quinn isn't the most mobile champion, but she's definitely more mobile than a Victor with her E and stuff. We saw that Volibear is over here. Darn. Oh, wait. I maybe can still kill. She just used her ultimate to get me away from her, because we're at that point where killing squishy characters is so easy. We just right-click one time, E, and then right-click again, and usually they almost die. Victor, of course, isn't like that squishy, though, because he has, like, HP, and also he built armor as well. 41 stacks of the Hubris for a ridiculous amount of AD. I can't get in range for auto-attacking her because I'm, like, just not a character that really can do that. Oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna die. Because the Zhonya's honestly was allowing him to probably have his abilities back. But we got him. Also, we have Lord Doms now. The next item would be Infinity Edge to get that 75% crit. And also just make it so my assassination of the squishies is really good with my bonus damage from the Harrier. And you can see that I got back on the map so dang fast, right? Like, that's the benefit of playing this character. You can go... I'm not even level 16 yet. Wherever you want. The whole map is your map, really. 366 without critting is a pretty decent amount of damage. We see Victor's topside. That means that my team might be fighting him immediately, so let's just rotate up and try to assist. Yeah, that guy just immediately dies. I couldn't see his HP bar because the camera wasn't really on him, but that doesn't really matter. Everybody's dead. We just remount. 50 stacks now. We can continue auto-attacking this because nobody's even here because Karma's mid, plus also this one guy is bot, so... Sometimes you can even trigger Harrier onto the minions just to get the bonus attack speed for a little bit, so you can like shove out a little bit better. Aw, dang, I missed cannon. Oh well. We almost have Infinity Edge. We have Empowered Recall, so I'll just use that. I could maybe even catch this guy because Quinn's movement speed is that crazy, but we'll see. Don't see him, so probably not anymore. Oh, wait. Aw, dang it. He was seen at the last possible second, but I was not able to get in range. But I'm already back on the map. Not that I really can do too much here, though. There's even a ward here, so let's just get rid of that. That's why you go sweeper, because a lot of times if you want to get assassination picks, you have to make sure that the area that you're just standing in doesn't have any vision on it, because if it does, then something bad can happen. I could try kiting out this guy topside, but Trundle's a pretty good 1v1 champion, and I would say that Quinn usually isn't supposed to be a 1v1 champ. Usually. I'm just going to start rotating this because it could be kind of... Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to go... I'll just stay top for now. Aw, dang it. Yeah, I knew I was going to die. Oh, darn. I knew that it would be so easy for him to just brainlessly kill me because as soon as my E messed up, it was over. Not to mention he lowered my AD by a substantial amount. I don't have Infinity Edge crit yet, and he's just a better 1v1 champ. The good news, though, is that we only lost one turret, and we did get the dragon, which is good as well. Yeah, we did 3,000 damage. It's just that that guy just is a bit too strong because his ultimate shred stuff, his Q takes some of my AD as well. At least I can maybe show off what it will look like when I finish the... Also, I should probably go Mortal this game too. Mortal Reminder probably would have been better. But getting Infinity Edge will kind of be ridiculous for our damage. Do I have to go bot lane here? I kind of feel like I should, real fast. I'm just going to quickly shove it and then immediately come group if possible, unless this Trundle's here to kill me immediately. Because that was a pretty big wave, and if, I don't know, my team did Baron together, and there was a big wave bot, and Trundle TP'd on the wave because we were losing a fight or something, we could actually lose the game, so... The Sylas going in like that was kind of strange. Not sure why he did that, because that was a lot of people there. Yeah, dude, I'm on the way. If you want to fight him, go ahead. I'm here. There's no way that this guy can beat both of us, especially without Flash at this point. I mean, he's kind of just, like, brainlessly going in non-stop. Volibear's here. I'm just going to back away. But I'm still down to fight, though, because I know that my damage is absurd. They are killing us. My team is dying. I can't really go in the way that I want to just yet. Oh, darn, dude. I only got 2 of them. I didn't realize that Victor was staying inside the brush, so I flashed in, but there was no reason to. The good news, though, is that we finally have our Infinity Edge now, so I can actually dish out the crazy big damages, because this is a super big spike point. I feel like Edge of Night might be the best purchase for me to get next, too. Because Edge of Night will allow us to have a way to counter getting caught a little bit easier, so we can go for picks easier. This is full crit Nasus, dude. It's so crazy that he's actually building that way. Full crit Nasus is a bit insane to me. I think Serrated Dirk is better than a Doran's Blade, so we just sold item to get another one. Preferably, we just kind of play for the Baron. If we just play for Baron, we're chilling. That's really all we need to be doing. There's no reason for Sylas to go in and get caught again. But also, they might still fight us, and I'm worried that if I go bot side to try to pressure, that we might just immediately lose. I want to make sure that Sylas wins that. If he does, then it's okay. The Victor is honestly the most important person, but killing Victor could be kind of a chore. So let's go Karma instead, maybe? Oh, wait. I hit the Blast Cone, and they probably get away, but at least we get the Baron now. I'm kind of playing as, like, insurance for the team, so if I think that Sylas is going to, like, win the Trundle fight, it's fine, but I want to make sure that he does, so that's why I didn't just immediately go on Volibear, because if, for some reason, Trundle would beat Sylas, that's a huge deal. I don't want to lose our jungler who has the smite for the objective, and then maybe Trundle could even, like, after killing Sylas, rotate to our team. That's why I even, like, decide to play that way. So, things you can do with Baron and stuff is you could play Split Push, and how you usually play Split is that you will go to a wave, shove it out, and then immediately remount and just see what's happening. You either keep going if nobody's mashing you, or you can try to 1v1, or you just go group with the team immediately. But every single time you shove in a wave, you just immediately remount again. Because there's no reason not to. So we have these cannons, but the cannons aren't going to do enough because they're all down here. But that's because we don't have enough pressure on the map from the rest of the team just yet. We're also kind of just waiting for this dragon as well. We don't necessarily have to play for just immediately ending or anything. Oh my goodness. The Veigar was able to, I guess, just press Q plus whatever onto the Trist and kill her. So we could probably just take all their inhibs now. There's really no reason not to, because there's most likely very little risk. So now we can just do triple inhib, because my team also got bot, so let's just do that. Okay. Never mind, we will just fight instead. Okay, I just crit that guy for 950. Yeah, that was... I don't even know if that was a Harrier auto attack, too. I think it was a regular one, and the game is over. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Quinn commentary. Super, super crazy champion for just leaving lane and just getting super fed, and her win rate usually is very good every single patch. She's just unpopular, but she's so strong. There's different variants of, like, playing her with Tiamat and stuff as well. Did about the equal damage with the other fed members of the team. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned if you want to see Arena. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Quinn in this Arena game. We are starting off with Silver. There is the one that turns AP into AD. I guess I'll take it. I mean, it just also has another thing, which is you just get 15% more AD. There is a Silver one that is just you get 20% more AD, so technically this is very similar, except for that if I don't get any like AP related stuff this game, then it will be slightly worse. Usually building AP and AD things at the same time don't really work too well, but we'll see. Maybe I can like try out I don't know. Usually it's better to have the other version, but of course we're an AD character, we can't do that, so we can cancel Rel's ability immediately, but despite that, I feel like They have draw your sword? Oh, yeah. This is just an automatic loss. The only way to win would be kiting perfectly, but I don't think that we can. Oh my goodness, she died, which is good, but I'm pretty sure that as soon as she gets rezzed, it's over, because there's no way to still kill this person, because they just are a little bit too tanky for us to kill. It's just because they have got lucky and got something that is prismatic during the early game. That definitely makes it kind of difficult when all I have is a 16 bonus AD. It's not really the most efficient thing to have, right? But I'm just thinking about what I can get. Gwynsu's technically is something that's on hit that has AP and AD, but I feel like that usually isn't the play. Usually you want to get your AD high to like benefit like critting people and stuff. If for some reason we got, like, gave everybody duality, that would be pretty nice, because then every auto attack gives AP, but it can't because I have this, so it would actually turn into AD. So that's why I'm over here. The other choices were pretty bad in the first place. I guess the Trundle one could have been okay. I got Wisdom of Ages. Everybody has Wisdom of Ages, which is just that you slowly level up faster. This game, every single round you level up one time, and your level cap is no longer level 18. Reverses a Shaco and a Teemo. Pretty difficult one to win against, just because Teemo is going to be blinding us. Also, they just both got their ultimate during this round, and I think that our ultimates are probably a lot weaker than theirs. I think theirs are substantially better going AP. So we'll see what happens. Blinded. There's shrooms everywhere. We have to basically go in, otherwise we lose because of the other round thing, so that's why I just went in there, but I'm pretty sure it's just a loss still. Oh, could be wrong. I'd love to be wrong. Nice, okay. I still feel like it's difficult, but we'll see. Because of that. Yeah. Trap champions in the end. Double trap, plus also playing versus double auto attack champions. Mages are very good into trap champions. Champions like us are not, really. I'm okay with Fulmination. Detonation Orb. Yeah, that's probably not it. I guess we'll just go Fulmination so I don't have to reroll more, because I feel like I'd rather save it. Fulmination's okay. It's an energized thing where you deal bonus percent current HP, which honestly is a bit surprising. I feel like Fulmination sometimes is very underwhelming compared to some other stuff. Just trying to juke their abilities first before going in. Hey, you actually landed it. What the heck? Oh my gosh. We barely won that. Okay, so it did 2,200 damage. Unless that was... Sometimes the items are bugged and target dummies also count the damage. I'm not really sure. But not bad. That was a good round. My teammate has Twilight's Edge, and I don't think that it right now gives her enough stats to get the bonus effect of that item just yet. She's probably going to look for... most likely the one that makes her auto attacks are like her W or something. They win again, don't they? Pretty sure. The Trap Champions. So absurd to go versus. So... the escape pod A thing doesn't feel too strong. This also has another effect of hitting a new target different from the one that I previously used, refunds my energized. So if I was to go rapid fire, it allows me to like hit people from really far away and trigger it more frequently, which sometimes be okay for kiting, but I'm not really sure if I'm actually gonna... if it's that effective. Because a lot of times when I've tried doing this type of tech, it just is that the enemy just flashes in on you and one-shots you because people just get so fed that there's no way to ever outplay them. I can't even hit, darn. I should have went for the other plant instead. Oh, he's just dead, though. Nice. I'll just come help kill this guy. I don't think it's necessary to do anything else. Huge. Okay, well, so far, this has been going very well. Our mid-game is good. I'm just worried about the late game. Usually, in my experiences of playing Quinn, she feels absolutely miserable when not going crit. I guess I could go full crit, and this is just mostly about making it so my rapid fire allows me to hit people from further away. I guess that is a possibility. Depends on what our other augments this game are, too. That guy has a lot of armor. He has the prismatic for armor item. Lethal Tempo and Conquer. I guess Duality would honestly be the best possible thing, right? To really synergize. So I guess I'm down to roll for it. Darn. I'm gonna take Scopius instead, because I just think this is funny. So now we have really insane attack range, but of course we don't hit from far very hard, though. I need to leave. She can't res her ally if we just, like, slow her down from getting there, so I think that we just, like, brute force fight. Nice. Good fight, good fight. It seems that it's okay versus the melee characters for kiting so far. The risk that I still feel like is going to happen is that how do we beat these guys, for instance? They have traps down way too frequently. I feel like they just auto-attack us to death. Thankfully, we're not facing them just yet. She has Duality. Dude, I wish I had that. This guy has Wooglets, but he's also tanky. He has Ocean Soul for healing and also Shield of Molten Stone. Wow. That is a lot of good items. I feel as though we probably need to just go Mortal Reminder here. Otherwise, we're never going to be able to get through all of the armor. And even then, it probably isn't really going to deal that much, but it's still probably ideal. Gives us some anti-heal. We have a little bit more of a crit to deal damage with it, too. Because they have so much. They even has Azanias as well, so... It's scary. Yeah, we just lose. I mean, she is able to, unfortunately, stack her AD by just pressing W, because her W is a skill that gives AD with duality, and it's so difficult to ever get on top of her from that angle. I did get hit by a Mumu Q as well, which also ruined the round as well, because all they do is just land one thing and we instantly lose. To play rounds, we have to kite perfectly without a single mistake ever to win with this type of thing going on. There's probably a build path that could win through just like brute force fighting, but we didn't really get the stuff that we need to make that happen. Critical strike damage up, otherwise armor pen. Probably the armor pen. I feel like the Omnivamp usually never does actually sustain me more than I was hoping. Is this guy going full AP? GP? No, I mean, I guess that he does have Mana too. He has a bunch of different stats going on. True Shot Prodigy on Lilia. They both have Rune Carver. Oh, I feel like we save for a Prismatic and just hope to get a Prismatic that's going to increase my damage, because I don't think that just building like Infinity Edge will allow us to win. We need something better. Because look how little damage I deal. Damn, but my attack range is so bonkers, though. Okay, well, apparently the attack range is so absurd that these guys don't even, like, have a way to, like, play versus us, really. So that was not bad. It's working okay. It's going okay with it. As long as they don't have a way to easily engage. Also, I was purposely standing next to this because if they did flash engage, I would try to take that to run. It's just that when I fight the tankier people, I don't really understand how I'm going to deal enough. Because I feel like I just tickle them a little bit. I don't really deal the most. Making everybody invisible at the beginning of the round definitely is not very good for me, because that will make it so I can't, like, kite them right at the beginning. So we don't want that. The 1v1 is, like, okay for both of us, I think. But definitely there's better options. Like, this one's just increased damage. I'd rather not be in a 1v1 either. I guess that messes up the trap champions a little bit, because I'm pretty sure the Death Realm means that their traps stay there. Lightning strikes. I mean, I don't have that much attack speed, but technically, I guess that auto-attacking faster could always be decent, right? Still just saving up for the prismatic here. That's why we're not spending any of our money. She has slow and steady, so the amount of damage that she does now is pretty bad, but she's probably just W hit kills. Ooh. Nice. She messed up. She left her teammate. The amount of damage this black hole is dealing is a little bit too much for me to want to stay inside of it. Nice. My teammate was able to kill her. That's huge. Able to beat those guys. We're staying at 50 HP. This is perfect. That's what we want. We don't want to get too low, so we can actually have a little bit of like a buffer before we lose to find something that might fix our build path so we can beat the harder to play against players, because that was a pretty easy one because she got slow and steady. If she didn't have slow and steady, it would be, I think, kind of challenging. Because ruining your attack speed usually doesn't feel good, ever. Yeah, this is definitely not it. These are not the play, unfortunately. Yep. Okay, well, we have Cloak of Starry Night, so I guess we'll just take that, because it's the best thing here. It gives me a bunch of magic resist against these guys. It reduces their damage by a percentage, so whatever. At least I'll be slightly tankier. Oh, wow, he has Hamstringer with Jeweled Gauntlet. Whoa. And also his abilities to play on hit effects, even though he doesn't really have many on hit effects, I guess. They have vulnerability on Teemo. Whoa, that's also crazy good. Oh no, he's in here. Just kill it so they can't use it, and then we just stand still. Nice. Good round, dude. It's so annoying playing versus trap champions, but I guess that our range is kind of absurd. Also, damage reduced was insane. About 1,000 damage reduced from that, too. Do I want tenacity here? Because I'll take it, dude. I guess that I don't really have any, and the smallest amount of tenacity probably can be very good into a round like this, I think. These guys are in first. A lot of people are about to get kicked out. 2 people will, so there'll only be 4 people left. Because these two are facing each other, so no matter what, there'll be 2 losers. So 2 people will get kicked out. Wait, what? I canceled my own ability? To win this round... Yeah, it's just not possible, dude. I can't kill both of them. I can only kill one. Darn. Too bad we have to go versus them. Oh, well. Okay, we're versus that Rel. This is, like, kind of what I'm talking about with, like, Quinn kind of just starts doing absolutely nothing later on. Her damage just kind of falls off a cliff hard. You know what? I'll take Light 'em up. Why not? We might lose this round, so I'll just, like, take some stuff. Might as well. She has attack speed. Oh, wow. That's actually super good for her W tech. Oh, we're not versus her. Hopefully my teammate can win. Whoa, is my teammate okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh no, I finally got hit. Yikes. If we can't get on top of the Jinx, we're just gonna lose, sadly. Yeah, it's over. GG. Without being able to get on top of the Jinx, there's just no potential to ever be able to win with dual AD carry like this. So anyways, that was exactly why Quinn is usually not fun to play in Arena. That was like 7 attempts of it. I've been playing it for like 3 hours. This is like the best game I've had of it. Some champions just kind of suck, especially inside the higher elo lobbies where people are like giga tryhards. So anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out. That was Quinn in Arena. Peace out. Bye.